Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome to episode 132 of the RWBY Visual Novel. We're on day 175, which for a lot of people doesn't mean very much because you might have lost track of what day's what. Don't worry though, it's a very important day, as you might have guessed by the title and thumbnail and all that malarkey. Because I've kind of submitted at this point, haven't I? Like, I could keep this charade going of I'm going to keep waiting until, you know, the girl that I want to take to the dance is available to take to the dance. But apparently that's taken quite a while and doesn't like there's any current plans to make that happen. So, rather than waiting any longer, I give up in that case. Screw it. Why not? I submit. Let's go to the dance. RWBY Rose, because that's our only option at this point. So, yeah, hello, we're back, RWBY Visual Novel. It has been 6 months since I last did a video on this. There have been multiple new dates added in since then, along with the story being completed, like the main story. It's finished! We can play this game through to the very end now. All we have to do is get past this little event that I was very much against. Because guess what? 14 months ago, 2 days from now, it is 14 months since I got to this point in the story, I said no, I refuse. I want to take Yang, Pyrrha, or Neo to the dance. One of those three. They are my 3 chosen girls that I worked throughout the year and a half I was playing the game to get to this point so I could take them. Then RWBY Rose won the bloody poll and she was our only option. 14 months later, she's still the only option. And I don't blame the creator for that. Like, they've been working on, like, you know, the main story, which obviously takes priority over date 5. So, you know, it's one of those things. I don't blame them for it. And obviously, it being the 5th day, it's probably a lot more work than the rest of them. Because, yeah, and there's like a million other things they could be doing. Like, you know, completing more people's date routes up to date 4 and stuff. So, you know, it's one of those things. I don't blame them for it at any means. Like, I understand why there's not more date 5s. It doesn't change the fact I'm sad about it, though. Like... right, anyway, but we're back, we're continuing, it's been 14 months, but we're going to continue the main story. I could do more of the side dates, but literally I've done 10 episodes. Fun fact, episode 121, that is where I ended off the story part, and for episode 122 to 131, I've done side dates. So, I don't want to keep doing that, because I don't. I want to continue the main story, and now at this point, if we continue the main story, we have many episodes of stuff available. On top of that, with the extra dates that are still available, so this might be a series that goes to 200 episodes. I have no idea how far this is going to go, because it's been 14 months worth of updates that I haven't played through, so... oh, we're in for a ride, I think. I think that's more update, possibly, than when I first started playing the game. Like, I don't know how long the game had been out when I first started playing it. Who knows? We're gonna find out together. But anyway, day 175, it's a Sunday, I think. And here's our laddie lad, Jin himself, because we named the main character Jin. His actual name is not Jin, but, you know, we get to name him Jin. But anyway, 6 months. It's been more than that, but let's not worry about it. Oh, it's been 6 months since I last played the game. That is true. I'll give you that one, Jin. Almost 6 months since I was born, really. I've done so many things, met so many people. Some that have become allies, some that have become enemies, some that are complicated, you could put quite a few people into that category, and others that have become so much more. Arguably too many people by a normal person's standards, but you know, we're not normal. Now, I have this invite, and I need to spend it by today. But what if you didn't? What if we just chose nobody? What if we just went by ourselves? That's not an option, but if it was, I would take it. I don't dislike RWBY Rose, by the way. I like RWBY Rose. She's fine. I've enjoyed her character thing in this game. She's intertwined with the main story quite a bit, which is probably why she won the bloody poll, and not, you know, Neo, Yang, or Pyrrha. But, she's not one of the ones I chose for this, but whatever. I don't dislike her. I just wouldn't take her to the dance. I would take her hotter sister. Anyway, I need to think about all the people I've dealt with over the past few months and decide the one. You know, didn't we get, like, horribly injured and stuff? Horribly worn out and stuff in that final fight with the boss? Is it possible we're on that many drugs at this point that we're hallucinating the fact that we've done more with RWBY Rose than we thought we had? Can we just believe this is some drug hallucinated thing where we're going to ask RWBY Rose out because we believe she's the one, when realistically we haven't done really that much with her? Fun fact, RWBY Rose was our first date back in episode 9. She did a second date with her somewhere, but I don't know where, because it got, like, we just did the main story after that, and the main story took priority over it in that day, because it was just a little side thing. So I don't even think I used it for the thumbnail. So, somewhere in there, date number 2 is in there. Didn't go any further. Date 3 and 4 that we have shown was part of an alternative universe where David/Jin did pick RWBY. That didn't happen in this world. We've done 2 dates, and one of them was giving her cookies, one of them was doing a training session. That's been it. But she's gonna be the one, because we're on a lot of painkillers right now. The one person I want to invite to the Vital Festival opening dance as my +1. Because, you know, Feck goes to Penny and Evelyn and that. Who shall it be? Yeah, here we go. To complete JPDE, or Sword of Fire? It's called Sword of Fire. Game! What's your full name again? I forget. It's like Sword of Fire or something along those lines. I forget. Anyway, you're required to have brought at least 1 route to 4 dates to invite the corresponding character to the dance. So, I used to think this is going to be the end point of the story. It's not. There's a lot more of the story to go on this. Basically, the story's ending, I believe, around Volume 3 is ending. Like, it gets up to around there. I believe that's the cutoff point. Because they do the Vital Festival. I've seen bits of the Vital Festival and stuff, so I'm guessing it's around there. And yeah. I thought this was going to be the end point. I think after this, you can still go on dates. It's just you wouldn't be able to do date 5 with them, unless you could. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, either way, this is maybe kind of bringing your character that you've done a wee kind of extra story with throughout the game, and you're kind of going to the conclusion with them, with that person. That person's going to be the one that calls you boyfriend. You're going to call him girlfriend or whatever. So the last bit of the story, and I don't know, maybe it also affects the ending if they're involved with the ending. I don't know how much this game intertwines all that stuff together, because I know it has intertwined the bits before, aka certain people reacting differently depending on your relationships with them in the main story. But anyway, at the moment in time, RWBY is the only character with a 5th date. Due to having won the first Patreon exclusive poll, I don't know how she won it. She was not winning it. Literally did the poll. They put all the characters that had 4th dates in a bit. Then you do the thing, and the person with the least amount of votes will get took off, and you go again. Every single time that happens, Neo won. Up until this last one, where it was Neo versus RWBY, and RWBY won. Fun fact, Yang came in 3rd. Pira was like 5th or something, or 6th, I forget. She got put out pretty early. God damn it, I'm so sad about this still, but it doesn't matter. We're going to go through our drug hallucinated state and go for it. Let's just go. Let's just go. RWBY. Yeah, it can't be anyone but her. After everything we went through, I mean, we have gone through a lot with her. Like, she has been in the main story, intertwined with us. We've got a lot with her. Like, that is true. At the beginning, I thought she was just a very nice girl. Too nice for her own goods. Irresistibly adorable. Oh, they've got lovey music in the background. Appropriate if this was a lovey situation. And a bit naive, but not out of stupidity. It's just her enormous kindness and empathy. She firmly, honestly believes that she should protect everyone from everything. Because that's what heroes do. We're getting this little bit about RWBY. I can't wait to read these bits about all the other characters I actually want to take to the dance. Because that's what her mom did. Most people wouldn't even try to live up to something like that. That's not RWBY. So we did this bit. I think this actually canonically happens. So this isn't a drug-filled hallucination. Right, this never happened. The attribute towards being a hunter is probably what caused me to underestimate her severely when it came to other things. Blindsided is putting it lightly. Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind now that RWBY acts youthful and childish just because she finds it fun, not because she's an actual child at mind. Then this definitely didn't happen. That's just who she is. She's optimistic, she can be silly, she can be charming, she can be out of her depth and in need of help, but she will always be there for you whenever you need her. And sometimes, even when you don't. But I challenge anyone in the world to not want RWBY around. Okay, you get fair points there, Jen. You get fair points, but I still want to date her sister. Like, that has not changed my mind in the slightest. I've not moved a millimeter in my decision. But whatever, we're on enough drugs right now, it'll be fine. Jin, good morning. Morning, Ribs. Surprised to see me? Maybe a bit. I wonder if she's... Yeah, she was injured too. She's probably on a lot of drugs at this point as well. It's a bit early. I know, but... It couldn't really wait, believe me. Oh, that sounds like trouble. What happened now? I can't even blame her for that reaction. We've gone through so much crap. This can't wait. Oh god, it's serious again. All these bad things are happening and it could be any one of them. Oh, it's nothing too big. It's just I needed to ask you before Yang finalised the list of couples. You know, Yang, who probably put us and her together as a couple because we were kind of dating her already. Before Yang finalises the what now? Yeah, I'd be confused too, Ruby. So you know how Yang organises the Vital Festival opening dance next week? Yes. And well, first and second year students get an invite. They can use it to bring someone not invited to the event, or, you know, just to make an entrance with someone. Old ballroom style. I see. Like, they announce their names and they walk down the stairs or something like that. I still don't No! Kinda yes. You should ask Penny or Evelyn. I agree! Like, I feel bad for Ruby, like, saying that, but, like, I do agree. I'm not gonna be like this the entire time, but I need to make my point very clear. I like Ruby, but not that much. They're using their invites to bring Titania and Janara to the ball. Then, yeah, it could be numerous other girls. I think I've got 4th dates set up with Yang, Pira, and Neo. I think I've got it set up with Weiss as well, actually. I completely ignored Blake, so that she's out. I did 2 dates with you, but I guess that's enough. I know the situation, but I need to try and make this somehow make canon sense in this world. Because this makes no sense. Oh, no, it can make sense. Like, we haven't done the Casey stuff with Ruby. Sure. But we did go through a lot with her. Like, she's been involved in a lot of major event bits and helped us. So, it could still make sense us wanting to take her as friends. Ruby, there's honestly no one else to ask. Or who I want to ask. But I'd have to wear a dress and heels? I've never worn heels. Oh! I can see it. I can see us going down like Rolling Stones. Ruby, it's heels, not stilts. They'd be pretty much the same to me. And the attention. The eyes of everyone on me. I just make a mess and ruin the evening for both of us. Why are you gotta be so pessimistic from the get-go, Ruby? Because I know me, Jin. I'm happy, really. But I think it'd be better off if... You shut the hell up right now. What in the actual... I mean, it is early in the morning. But Weiss? Yes, Weiss. Come here 1 minute. I mean, I could have invited Weiss to the thing. She'd be quick. If this was canon, like, she'd probably be pretty pissed at me right now. But should I be worried about her? So here's how it's going to go. You're going to go out there and accept gracefully. But what? But Oi. What's going on? I don't know. She suddenly came out there and... Jin has come to ask Ruby to the dance. You mean as an official date? I'd be surprised too, Yang. Yes. And she wants to refuse? Yes? Oh, no, sister. You're saying yes. What? With a big, shiny, 36 teeth smile. I think that's wrong. Who cares? You're doing it. Now wait just a damn minute here. It's my invite, my boyfriend. No, it's... She's on too many drugs. And my heel to trip over here. So if I'm feeling uncomfortable about it, I'm not going to say yes just because you... Why do you even want me to accept? None of us got any invites. Two of you could have. To be fair, I imagine most of it's because they're just intimidated by them. Because, like, all of Team RWBY, like, there should be guys trying to get, like, to invite them. But, wait, what? We don't have any dates for the dance. But it's you! Weiss, Yang, and Blake. We know. Yang! You're kick-ass, you're beautiful, you're fun, and your hair smells like strawberries. Ruby, stop making me feel sad about this. I know. Blake, you got the whole sexy, smixy, mystique air about you. You've got a great fashion sense and such a pretty face. I know. And wise. Oh my god, it's wise. You're pretty, you're smart. You know how, you know Hughes. And you're filthy rich. Which I guess is why I got refused instead of being simply ignored. Maybe we should try to ask Mercury in this then. Yes. I'm the one who invited someone else. And yes, I was rejected. But who would reject you? It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're the only one in Team RWBY with a date for the dance RWBY. Me, RWBY Rose, socially awkward, not Yoza, dresses all black with red, weapon not RWBY Rose. You're selling yourself way too short, sister. Do remember you're the only one of us with a boyfriend. This isn't canon, it's not canon, but I don't know what's happening anymore. You just have to go with it, we have to roll with it. And 2 girlfriends, kinda. And you're going to have a fantastic evening. We're going to make sure of it. Oh, people meddling can only make it fun, right? As awkward as I stand here. Well, this isn't unnerving at all. I'm 1 minute away from knocking, and the hell with... So, okay. What the hell happened in there? Nothing at all. Just a pep talk. And you're sure they're not forcing you or anything? They just more made a convincing argument, like... They're trying to force her, but they made good points. Then RWBY made it very clear she wasn't comfortable, she's not doing it, so... In a sense, they more just made RWBY realize, hey, you're lucky to have this, and it's technically your boyfriend, and even though you might make it for yourself, you can have a fun night out of it, so... Hey! I swear they're not. They just persuaded me. Swear. I swear. So, I guess I'll see you on Saturday, around 8 PM. Of course, it's Saturday, that is date night. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll see each other in class before that, but yeah. Don't forget to bring strawberries. I guess you prefer that over flowers. I think you're supposed to bring... yep, Jane's thinking the same way. But you can't eat those. You could, this wouldn't be very good for you. Anyway. It's too late to change my mind, Sorry, boyfriend. You're stuck with me. That was fun. Repeatedly reminded that Yang was right there, but it was fun, alright? I'm not against this, but I am still going to be sad the fact I don't get to Yang, okay? Let me have this, damn it. I built up Yang all the way to this point. I've ended up giving in just because I want to see the rest of the story. Like, I had to get over what is the date, like the final date, and I reckon it's going to be really good. Because the dates, the vast majority, I've thought are absolutely brilliant. Like, there's very few where I thought, that's alright, but whatever. And, like, I kind of went through it. Like, there's tons that I've just utterly loved. And you see my reactions to them, because I've recorded just about every one of them. And, yeah. Well, I imagine the 5th one, because it's going to have, like, everyone there, and a lot of stuff. It's going to probably be great. But I'm still going to be sad the fact it's not the person I wanted to start Yang. But anyway, no matter. Continuing on with our merry week. Burp, burp. Also, just had to make sure the music and stuff was alright, because I haven't recorded this in ages, and the music was up dead loud there. But no, yeah, I can still be heard perfectly over it. So yeah, I can let the music play at the volume it's currently at, I do believe, because I believe it is all non-copyright. But yeah, oh yeah, also, from the music bit, I gotta see what the title of the game is actually called. And it's Sontrofire, not Sorrowfire. Sonata. Sonata? Something along those lines. I can't pronounce things. But anyway, hello, Penny. Off to Monday. Are we just doing our casual week then? I might just be doing our casual week then. It's the Eragon knowledge increased by 5. Oh, hello. It's been that long. I don't remember if I've actually seen you before or not. That's Lisa. I assume that's maybe Lisa Lavender. Because Lisa Lavender is the only Lisa I know from RWBY World. I think we've seen her show up before. Briefly. I think. It's been so long, I don't remember. Let's just assume we do. Well then. Didn't I tell you I don't go out with people younger than me? Plenty of times. Are you really going to ignore an opportunity to be in Beacon? Oh, she's the reporter, definitely. At a party, not much opportunity for snooping around. Considering the robot patrols we have now, I don't think you'd be able to anyway. Sigh. Word. The people in the city already got used to them. Truth tell. But I think that will change if they ever need to see action. Wouldn't that reinforce it? They're guardians, aren't they? Yeah, but they're robots. Yeah, but this is Vale. There's not much of a chance of having to defend them ourselves from Grim here. Ha! So, my theory is that they've been brought here to protect the populace from other people. Bad guys or not. Seeing bodies turn to Valencian cheese is not my idea of good family Sunday. Yeah, I see what you mean. These are high-powered combat. High-powered, quote-unquote. Like, compared to a huntsman, not really, but compared to the average citizen, they might as well be Terminators. Yeah, anyway, I gracefully accept your invite. Glad to hear it. Even if you can't sniff around, you should be able to speak with a few people who may have noticed something more than us. I find it hard to believe. Still, I guess I'll have to dust off my old suit. Don't you mean old dress? Yeah, you like wearing male clothes as well. Why is this surprising to you? What was that all about? Like, Jack wears the male uniform because she prefers it. Like, why are you surprised someone would like to bring a suit to this? Anyway, right. What the hell are we going to do now? I don't know. I've done, like, all of the possible sightings I could possibly do around this area. And, like, this thing is completely busted, so I have no idea what's what in it. Like, okay, so we've done Yang and Weiss. That one's true. I know these ones work. RWBY, just worry about that, I suppose. Appearance says we've done 3. I'm certain we've done 4. Nora apparently we've done none. John and Leiren exists. I think Leiren is either getting a date soon, or it's already in. I think he's getting one soon. The next update. Amber and Neil, I swear we've done everything. And twins, I don't know. I don't know what's what anymore. God. Right. Well, I guess we'll just float around then, and we'll skip by events that we've not. That's a new one. I know what one that is. Ooh. I know what one that is. Because, okay, this update. Or, yeah, the update I'm currently playing. There were... the current update, there was no new dates added. It was all the main story stuff. But the update before that I didn't do, had 2 dates. And then the one before that, which I also didn't do, also had 2 dates. And the 4 dates that are currently missing are Nora's 3rd and 4th date. I really should go do those. What was the other one? It was Coco's. Coco's 3rd day, I think is. I think, yeah, we've done 2 with Coco, or we've done 3. I don't know. It's in our Coco date anyway. And the final one, Freezerburn, aka Weiss and Yang. Get Weiss and Yang built up to this particular point, and you can do a date event with them. Fun fact, in the main playthrough, I've done enough stuff with both of them. We're gonna go see Freezerburn then. Feckles to it. I'm loving this idea. Do you think they know? This must be like a once every 3,000 years event. That rare? Yup. You haven't known Yang that much, but believe me, I've never seen her all of a sudden just decide to take a break. Yes. Yes. And hey, Weiss not going out with us is not unusual, but she usually does it to study or something. Instead, she's just going to, chill. Snort. You said it, not me. I can't do a snort noise. Anyway, that happened, and that happened, and they both happened at the same time. Once every 3,000 years, I tell you. Then I guess it's a pretty rare coincidence, so... What do you mean, so? I mean, what's your point? What is RWBY's point? There's no point, really a point. I was just making conversation. Oh my god, RWBY is stuck with just like... Oh, okay. I mean, I imagine they could talk about books and stuff, but like... And that's where you're supposed to keep the conversation going. Sigh. Let's just go to 10. We can talk while we walk. Or not. Says who? No one. That's my point. Finally. I thought they'd never leave. Why finally? Because it means I can finally relax. Mind if I open the window? Oh no, go right ahead. It's a bit stuffy, actually. I blame you. I don't know. Like I haven't heard that one before. Maybe aha or ah. What's it? Ah, Mountaineer. Is it? Is it what? Mountaineer. I assume Yang is hanging upside down off her bed right now. Why wouldn't it be? We're pretty high up and surrounded by forest. Yeah. But there's a cliff overlooking the ocean only a few kilometers away, so couldn't it be also couldn't it also be sea air? Hardly. Not so at all. So, you can't relax when Blake's around. You wish. We both know that your sister doesn't have an off button, Zhao Long. Even when she's quiet, it's like being around a taut wire, just a moment away from snapping. I guess. I also guess that I got used to her being like that, you know? That, and you always seem to keep busy, don't you? Not today. I'm just lazing around reading comics. Maybe tea. Okay, so, right. God, it's been a long time, but right, we did all the Yang things very early in the story, like years ago. So, Yang's whole thing in this world is that she keeps herself super busy. Okay, she's always trying to do things, help folk, keep herself useful sort of thing. And the kind of thing for that was based on the idea that, like, because RWBY and Yang's dad had a bit of a breakdown after Summer died, that Yang sort of had to step up and help raise RWBY. So she's used to playing the more motherly, keep herself busy and help around kind of role. Which kind of makes sense, but then it's also the thing of Yang doesn't know how to relax, which, I don't know, it always seemed weird to me, but, like, I guess it could kind of make sense. Like, Yang doesn't really stop to relax because she wants to keep herself busy, but then also, like, Yang also seems like the type that might be a bit lazy, if she can be, but, because of her personality, but I don't know. Anyway, that was Yang's thing. And Weiss is just Weiss, but she's really happy now because she's got a boyfriend. But, oh, you like tea? Not the strong blends. I go for herbal ones. Miss Rally, then. I approve. Sounds like good witch's thing. Oh, what the hell. Want to have a cup of tea, cup later? I actually thought about it, but it seems we're out of the stuff. That's fine. You use my secret stash. You have a secret stash of tea? Not just the tea. Not because I fear someone might steal my stuff, though. Let's be clear. Ah. That's to protect it from Cyclone RWBY. Oh, you're familiar. You think your dust is the first thing she ever China shopped? I learned to keep my stuff on high shelves. You know, it's nice to have someone who understands what you're going through. Oh, you have my sympathy from day one. Just she's not all bad, is she? She's getting better, I guess. Also, I'm not the easiest person to get along with. Nurture or nature? Sigh. Little bit A, little bit B. The environment of Atlas doesn't exactly lend itself to relaxed social interactions. But I also have to admit that there are parts of me that conflict with RWBY's character, among other things. Oh, come on. You're not that bad. My little short list of friends and my inexistent list of partners would say the opposite. Okay, hold on. Which part are we? I think this is sending maybe after date 3 with both of them. You can unlock this event. I think. If it's the same way as how Bumblebee, that wasn't Bumblebee. Ladybug. No, not Ladybug. Oh God, what is Wyson? Ice Flower, there we go. If it's the same as the RWBY Weiss one, I believe it's after date 3. After date 3, I actually forget where we're at with both of them because I don't remember. I know this is the point where you told Yang she needs to relax and take it easier and stuff after she thought you were literally trying to bully her by taking all of her tasks away, which was funny in its own way because obviously we're just trying to help her. And Yang's Weiss's thing, after the poo? I think you are technically Weiss's boyfriend, though, because after this point, you can get introduced to Winter, and Winter, you introduced to boy. I don't know. I'm trying to make sense of this, but this was a very long time ago. So you mean to tell me that You'd have liked to break bread and knock boots with those stuck-up socialites you grew up with. When you put it like that, most certainly not. There we go. Can't make a cake out of mud, despite what RWBY may tell you. Still, at times I wish I was able to be more easygoing, less guarded, more approachable. A bit like you, basically. Yeah, maybe not. Or maybe don't. You can't be serious. Oh, I know I got the looks and the charms and the puns, White Scream. But I'm also pathologically unable to just stop doing stuff for other people. Doesn't exactly leave me with a lot of time to have friends or go on dates. Are you taking a break right now? Yeah, because someone threatened to otherwise metaphorically salt the earth around me and force me to. Well, that sounds like you have your best interests in mind. I don't think it's Blake, though. Not her style. This is someone else. And what are they like? Okay, so the both of us are going to talk about Jin. I don't think they're both aware that they both fancy Jin, or Jin fancies both of them at this point. This should be fun. Grown. They just can't leave well enough alone. I'm a big girl and a grown one. I can take care of myself. And what about the pathological inability to stop doing stuff? I can quit anytime I want to. I just don't want to. Sounds to me like you should keep this person around. Can't find solace with my own teammates. What a letdown. I see. Shall I have that tea from my stash with a little extra, a little something extra as an apology then? It's a bit early for me, but why not? Atlas timing. We don't really need to wait for the evening for the air to cool down. Are you talking about getting drunk? I don't know, maybe. Okay, now I see why you kept a secret stash. It's not just the tea, it's the cookies. Well, she wouldn't take them without permission. I have no doubt RWBY would pester me until the end of time. Or give you the puppy the eyes to make you crumble. Didn't peg you down as a cookie kind of girl anyway. Yep. It's less the cookies and more the memories. Growing up, I had the tradition with my sister and my mother. We get a servant to buy the cheapest cookies they could find. Why the cheapest? Because Farah didn't like them. I see. Anyway, cheap cookies, tea. And then Mom would tell me and Winter stories about Grandpa. That must have been before Whitney was born, I assume, although she's just leaving him out for some reason. Nicholas Schnee, right? To think I study about him. As well, you should. He revolutionized sounding and mining techniques. Sounding? For dust. And shared his know-how with the world. He's one of the most influential and important figures of history. But he wasn't perfect. Bad tastes in son-in-laws. My father made me well happy once upon a time. Grandpa didn't live to see what our family would become. His shortcomings were in the business side of things. Or better, his total lack of interest in it. He was a miner first and foremost. It was my grandma who kept the books. And when she passed away, the role was filled by Dad. And that's when the downward spiral started. To use an euphemism, and with it came fame and slash or infamy. I never met anyone in my life who didn't have some kind of expectation from me before even sharing a single sentence. Until I met you girls. Glad to have broken the mold, Miss Schnee. Anyway, let's change the subject drastically. I've told you about my father then. Tell me about your 90 time activity. My what now? Wait, she told her about her. Wait, what? You've gone out quite a few. You've gone out quite a few times lately. Always at night, and always after getting a message on your scroll. Oh, it's not what you think. So is a he. Shut up. He just helped me with something regarding my family and some harassment I was getting. Oh, so it's after the chipmunk faunus person who, like, was trying to smear her name, right? Cool. Oh yeah, that had to have been a thing, because that was date 3 was... Yeah, that was the third date. Where we literally investigated the place. Wait, what? You were being harassed? A little, but it's solved now. Okay, good, but why didn't you tell us? Because I thought I could handle it on my own. If you thought that, why did you have to ask Mystery Man for help? Oh, I see. I'm not sure I follow. Work in pleasure, as they say. Fix the harassment problem, playing the damsel for once, and get some private stakeout time with Mystery Man. That's not what happened. That's improper and dangerous. What's dangerous about breaking curfew to suck face? Some. Unless you get caught by a professor, that is. Oh my god, you actually caught by a professor. Also, that means he's a student. Yes, fortunately Professor Goodrich was kind. But we weren't caught sucking face. We were on a stakeout. A perfectly platonic stakeout. Alright, I believe you. Do you want to go on another platonic stakeout? Do you want to go on other platonic, non-platonic stakeouts though? Do I want to relax? Do you want to relax yourself on non-platonic activities with your caretaker? Hey, I asked first. Fine. Then yes, I would. There. Whoa. I just said that out loud. Damn. Well, you should tell him that. Maybe I will. And you should tell your caretaker that you appreciate their concern, but that they should take... They should take you out of something if you want, if they want you to stop. Yeah, fat chance of that happening. Why? I don't even know how to initiate the instance. Goodness, you really are as inexperienced as me. Difference being, I don't have an excuse of a hostile environment. This is self-inflicted. Well, let's see. What do you usually do when you need to do something scary or difficult? What? Don't you have a ritual or something similar? A little thing you can do before performing a task to give yourself courage or pump yourself up. Yeah, there's a thing. So do that then. Tell them. I actually think I will. Thanks, Weiss. You're welcome. Okay, since we have had a moment, and you're surprisingly much more approachable about girly stuff than I thought, well, that's a statement I don't know how to take. Could I put a proposal on the table and ask if you want to be brushy buddies? Don't know what that is, but alright. Brushy? You mean with our hair? Oh, brushy! Brushy! Yes, please! We'll cut the time in half. Well, I wouldn't say no. Especially since I've heard from RWBY, I'm flattered. But I think Blake helped you with that already. Yeah, you think that, but actually, she's terrible at brushing hair. Wait, what? Her hair's so well kept, and it is, and she does the bare minimum. It stays that like that almost entirely on its own. I don't know if it's a Faunus thing or a Belladonna thing. All I know is that's so unfair. I know, right? Well, that was a thing. Hey partner, welcome back. Hey Jack. Back to the main story stuff. You've been out well. Where were you? Just training, really. I was training? Nothing really exciting for me today. Are we lying now? Or... No, this is a different day. But it's still the night, isn't there? Sorry. You've gone out late at night a few times lately, for one reason or another. I think I heard you mention Weiss and Yang. Oh, we're doing this stuff, okay. I thought we're back to the main story. I thought this was like Jack coming back from meeting with Lavender and stuff like that. Never mind. Oh, that. Yeah, I was just helping them with stuff. Nothing serious? Well, it could have been, actually. But we've crossed the bridge. They're going to be fine. I see. Do you like kill them? What? Sigh. I figured you hadn't even thought of the possibility. Just saying, the situation with Evelyn and Penny. It may pop up again, although with different heads. Oh, nonsense. Oh, Jane, you've got no idea. I mean, you do. You've been through a lot with people. But, you know, this is maybe a point in time where you haven't done all that. Will you stop doing that, stupid? Sorry. It's just... What? What? It wasn't a date thing. It was literally just the whole event. What? Having someone else brush your hair for you feels nice. Well, I can't argue with that. Still. That was the whole event. I thought it was going to be leading up to a date thing. But no, apparently not. Interesting. Those are sounds that should only kept, that should only let your caretaker hear, you know. What? I want to go on a date, not blow his mind. Okay, yeah. I don't want to blow his mind yet. Oh, so it's a gentleman. He's nosy is what he is. I'll show him. A good time, I hope. Oh, the best time of his life. Then I'll come back and give you tips on what you can do with your mystery man. You'll probably need all the help you can... Oh, I'm sorry. My hand must have slipped. You're lucky I like you, I scream. Also, it was a bit... intricate, not? Couldn't be helped. If you say so. Do remember we still, need to do yours afterwards. Weiss and Yang got closer. Will it be enough? To stop them from killing each other when they find out they like the same guy? Who knows? That was a thing. God, I feel conflicted about all this. I didn't plan on, like, this being the way... But I didn't know that was going to be the whole event. I thought that was going to be the start, but I didn't realize that was going to be the whole event. Alright. Okay. Now what do? Do I end the video here? Do I title it, I'm going to the dance with RWBY? Or there's a Freezerburn thing? I don't know. I don't know what to do now. Now, two big things have happened in this video, and I feel very conflicted about which one's more important. Because one's me coming back to the main story after 14 months, the other one's Freezerburn. Right, well, anyway, I'm going to end the video here because it's been 40 minutes and we just done a bunch of stuff and we've got the rest of the week to go through. Then possibly the dance? I don't know. And maybe more events between then. I have no idea at this point. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed. It's good to be back on the road of things. It's good to know that I've got like loads of new story and artwork like that to look forward to because like, yeah, really good art. A lot of the art in this game has been absolutely amazing. The dance is coming up. I imagine it's going to have good art in there. Then the story's coming up. It's probably going to have good art as well. So, yeah, lots of big events to look forward to. But right, anyway, though, as I said, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And, yeah, I'll see you all next time where we might be going to the dance. Unless we get distracted by other stuff, but I think they said next Saturday's the dance. So, literally, we've got 5 days between then and there. And I don't think there's any more pop-up events like that could possibly take up lots of time. Otherwise, we would have been to the dance already. But anyway, right. Thank you all for watching. See you next time for some more of the RWBY Visual Novel, where we're back on the road. We're going to complete this game. What's in it. And, like, not all the date events, but we're going to complete the main story of this game. That is now the plan. We're on the road to it. So see you all next time as we continue the main story. Go! Bye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support. And a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members Austin Quinsonberry, Javis Bakia, It's Ender Steve PE, Yato Gods, Leo Lalonde, and Jester Phoenix. And our ANBU members, Robert Scimeca, Rapids Rook, Shadow Wolf, Eragon, Breanne Randolph, Killer Idearbot, and Arkham Knight400. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.